guys, today we're going to read Wemberly Worried. We have read this book in class before. I don't know if you guys remember, but Wemberly, she worried about everything all the time. And sometimes we all have things that we worry about. And sometimes they may be big or small, but it can affect our whole day. So we need to learn how to take those worries and talk with our mouth and find something to make us happy. That way we're not worrying so much and it doesn't make us upset or angry, because we like to stay happy, but these feelings can be very strong. So we are going to read about Wemberly Worried today and see what she is worried about. And if you guys remember, the words at the top is called the title. Who writes the book? The author. Who draws our pictures? The illustrator. You think this is a paperback or a hardback? A paperback, you're right. And then this is called the spine. Very good. And then this page, when you open it up, it's the first page in the book. It is our cover page. Wemberly worried about everything. She worried about big things and little things and things in between. Wemberly worried in the morning, and she worried at night, and she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 her grandmother said. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in her front yard, and at the crack in the living room wall, and the noise and the radiators made. At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swing, and the bolts on the slide, and the bars on the jungle gym. And always she worried about her doll Petal. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly did worry. She worried and worried and worried. And when Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, her mother said. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had found a new worry, and it was school. Wemberly worried about the start of school, and more than anything she had ever worried about before. How many of you guys were worried on your first day of school? I'm sure many of you were probably pretty scared, just like Wemberly, because you didn't know anybody. By the first day she had arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one has spots? What about if nobody wears stripes? What about if no one else brings a doll? What about if the teacher is mean? What about if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? Or what if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried and she worried and worried. She worried all the way there. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Miss Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. And then Miss Peachum said, Wemberly, there is somebody that I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel, and she was standing all by herself. She was wearing stripes, and she was also holding a doll, just like Wemberly. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. Well, this is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved, and Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. "Come back tomorrow," called Miss Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said, "and don't worry." So Wemberly stopped worrying in the book because she had a friend to play with. And this week we have been talking about friendship, and you guys came up with some good ideas today and yesterday about how to be a good friend. And one of those ways about being a good friend is helping our friends when they are worried or they are scared. Sometimes our friends come in crying or they are upset. And sometimes you can help our friend by asking them, "Hey, do you want to play with me?" Or maybe bringing them something very nice or drawing them a picture. And sometimes that helps our friends stop feeling less worried like Wemberly.